Have I just lost my, Silk Touch mending pickaxe and never realized? I'm pretty sure it might have broken. Has that been that long that I've forgotten that it broke or what? Nugget nod. Remember that. Just going through all of these things and realizing like how much history each of these items. Also portal gun. Oh, that would be a good time. I remember that's how we got our mushroom cow all the way from the mushroom island. There's my elytra that I need to repair. I got mending for it and I never repaired it. I have the rockets, I just don't have the paper. Or I could have the paper. How do you make rockets in Minecraft? Does any of you know? Let me check. Does it actually give me the recipe for it or is it not? Yeah. Does any of you know how to make rockets in Minecraft? It's paper gunpowder, right? Is it paper gunpowder and string? Hmm. You know what? I am going to sort out my backpack. It's really bugging me. I keep accidentally going like this and sorting it all. And it's really annoying. I like the feature, but I hate that it just, gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, we need to actually sort out our storage area. I started the storage area and then I have not continued the storage area. Just break that. I guess I could get started with sorting out the storage area. That just reminded me, we were supposed to go and do something else, and now I'm doing this. You know what? They all need to be in the same area. That's what they need to all be. I know I could get like tons of them, and then I would need more room, but am I really gotta fill up a double chest full of one item? Probably, probably. We don't talk about, the many times that I've actually done that. Especially with coal. I have such a surplus of coal. Okay, so that's archaeology. That can be put there. And I think this is where all the dinosaur stuff is going to go, so... Quartz, this is where all the nether stuff is going to go. So let me place that there. Alright, so that is a ore chest. That is a modded ore chest, so we're gonna go and place that up there. Yes, I am placing all the way up there. There we go. And let me go over here, place that there. What is this? Is this another ore chest? No, that is a sand chest, so that would go with the glass here. And you know what? Should glass go here? Where should glass go, gang? Should we place the glass over here? I guess it would be, good to have it all in single place. But should I add, like, variety, of where it is? I could place it here. This is a good spot. Also, this thing's about to break. I have ran right through that. There's one right here. I'll combine that with that to get a little bit more energy out of it. That is glass, and that is sand, and that is sand. Which I can put all together. And I think I'm going to start off with the bottom being regular. I forgot that you cannot place it in those spots when there's something else there. Oop. There we go. And that's sand, that's glass blocks, and this is glass panes. Actually, be honest, that is glass there, so that should go in there. and the glass panes should go in there, so let me go grab those. I'm going to move these all up by 1 block, specifically so that I can add in the other sand variant over here, that being red sand. Now the thing is, I don't use red sand that often, though I do have many build plans that will have them in it. That reminds me, I should really go through and see what we should go and tinker with soon. Alright, this is actually not looking too bad, to be honest. What is this? That is just random. That is food. That is also food. That is also food. Would I count cactus as a food? No. It should go in a vegetation chest like this. Now I am doing all these now, but that won't be a permanent thing, as I do plan on changing it out. I did plan on... I think I might turn the chest. Also, I realize it is quite dark in here, isn't it? Let me go find... There we go. Light this place up a little bit. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go through my items and I'm going to dump it where it belongs. I have so much gold and I have so much iron on me. Alright, iron will go in here. That is a lot of iron. I have way too much iron for my own good. I need to break some of these coal blocks open. We actually do have like almost a quarter of a chest worth of that stuff upstairs. So I should really get around to using that up at some point. There we go. And that is obsidian, that's a block of coal. You know what, I can... Oh, I'll keep that on me for fuel. Alright, I need to organize this out. So let us start by organizing where our coal supply is. Coal should be up in the right hand corner, just because it's easier to grab. That is coal. That should go there. Bones should go there. And where's the other mob drops? That should go there. And there it is. Laser and string and feather. And I did start to collect eggs recently. That is a weird one. There we go. I know it's kind of boring seeing me go through all of this, but you know, it's very important stuff. It's very important. You gotta bear with me here. You gotta bear with me. And let's see. Tools, you know what? Bow and arrow, you know what? We'll place that up there. And then I'll go like this. So we have our shields. We have my fishing rod. And we have all of these shovels. Why do I have so many of these shovels on me? Guess I'll chuck them in a chest somewhere. Alright, I do not need all of that, so 2 flints and steel. And then 2 shears. There's my pickaxe, that's Silk Touch. There's my axe that I don't actually need, because that is my axe that I'm using now. And that is my mending axe. That can go up there. I forgot that I needed to put ink sacks up here. So let me place that there, and then... Apples. I'm slowly getting through this game. I'm slowly getting through this. Fossils and archaeology, that can have its own area. I'll probably place that up in the middle there. Iron's very important, but I don't think that really deserves its own slot. Alright. So that can go there. This is actually a tool, so that's actually supposed to go in there. And that's also a tool there. That's also a tool there. That's also a tool there. That is also a tool. How many tools do I have on me? That is meant for... Oh no, that's not what I started to read there. Alright. This is another tool. That's my nature's compass. Very important stuff. These are supposed to be in their own area, so I will put that there. But I will put this up with the archaeology mod. Specifically because they all belong to the same mod. You know what? I will put iron, together with that area. And let's see. This is my needed stuff. I will put that there. These are my cool glasses. These are my sonic goggles for detecting noises. That's my fishnet. Very important. That's my paraglider, and that's my pet amulet. And that is Luggy there. There's my buckets that I was going to use, but then we had the whole ordeal of, oh no, I've misplaced this thing. Let's see. You know what, I'll dedicate that camera to a different area. Let's see. You know what, let me go like this. A little bit cleaner. That is supposed to go into the museum, and I need to change the date on it because that is actually 2024 or 2025. You know what, I think I will just shove it in a chest for now. It needs to go into the museum as it was used for the sea temple up north that we cleared out using it. It was a very buggy tool, but it did the job. Alright. I have way too many enchantment books on me right now, which I really do need to dedicate an entire chest to enchantment books, if I'm being honest. There's too many enchantment books that I have on me. And let's see. Lure, efficiency. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to make a chest where I can place... You know what? A library. Oh, hello there, Tomato. Hopefully you're doing right and stay safe. And remember to stay hydrated as well. Or, I should say launch. Sometimes I just swap between the two. Alright. So, let me go and we'll find my seed backpack. Place that in there, and potatoes in there. Drink that water. I will drink that water. If you drink that water. There we go. I have drank the water. My water bottle fell. There we go. Alrighty. Drink the cola. Okay, I'll allow it now. I'll allow it now. I only have water now. Also, that is my red shulker that I did actually need to grab. There we go. But, launch, you missed me, what do you call it, have thingy problem of, I lost my backpack, but it turns out I accidentally placed it in another backpack. And I was having a whole meltdown. I thought I'd lost my backpack and all of my stuff. Which turned out, no, I have not lost it. I still have it. You know what? I should place these torches together. I have way too many torches, to be honest. Way too many torches. Some of this doesn't even belong in my inventory. Bag of holding shenanigans. True, true. You know what? I really want to play D&D one day. I want to make I want to finish making my own. I have it. I think I see it.